Welcome back, my friends, to another sprinkler tech tip product overview. And actually, this is going to be a little bit more of an FAQ, or frequently asked questions, that we get here at Sprinkler Supply Store about the MP Rotator nozzle. And what a lot of people don't realize before purchasing this particular nozzle is that, in fact, it is just how it sounds. It's a nozzle. And the nozzle is installed on a standard half-inch pop-up or half-inch inlet pop-up spray head like this. This is the Hunter Pro Spray. Whoop, let me spin that around. This is the Hunter Pro Spray. And you can see this is a standard 4-inch, riser pop-up height. And these MP Rotator nozzles, which I'll flip the camera around, I have quite a few of them here on the desk. We've got a blue, a black, a green, a brown, teal, and orange. I can't remember exactly all these distances, but those are just a bunch of different colors that I went out to the warehouse to grab. And then I also have what you might consider is just a standard 3/4 inch rotor. And the question that we get, or a lot of the confusion, is that for some reason, a lot of people think these MP rotators are rotors. And in fact, they are spray head nozzles that match the precipitation rate of a 3/4 inch rotor. So if you have rotors in your yard, like Hunter PGP or Rainbird 5000 or Hunter PGP Ultras, I also have a Hunter I-20 right here, they need to be converted to a pop-up spray head body. Now, it's not a difficult task at all. Any do-it-yourselfer can make this conversion, but it's important to know that if you have rotors installed in your yard, they have a 3/4 inch bottom inlet. So it's either going to be a 3/4 inch fixed riser, but more likely it's going to be 3/4 inch flexible tubing on what's called a swing barbed elbow, which is an insert style coupling or elbow with the 3/4 inch male threads. That's what will be existing to fit into your rotor. And if you want to switch over to a 1/2 inch or a pop-up spray head, the inlet in the pop-up spray head is a 1/2 inch. And so that's where a lot of people go wrong, is they don't realize the size difference or the inlet size difference of these two different sprinklers. And as long as you keep that in mind and you know what's connected underneath your sprinkler, because not every installer makes the same type of connections. There are a couple different ways to do it. As long as you consider that ahead of time, I would buy maybe more fittings than you need. They're inexpensive. And probably buy from some swing barbed elbows and some flexible tubing. That way you can cut and you have different adapters and pieces that you need. But essentially, let's go ahead and let's install the MP Rotator on here. First, pull off, this is called a flush plug. You want to make sure if you're installing your system for the first time that before you put the nozzles on, you activate that zone, flush any potential dirty water out. Then let's go ahead and screw on the nozzle. And you can see that it is, fits on like a typical spray head nozzle. That's all there is to it. So it's not a full sprinkler. The MP Rotator is simply a nozzle that gets inserted in a spray head body. If you have spray heads already on your property, then it's very, very, very easy. You just remove your existing nozzles out of the spray head and replace it with the MP Rotator nozzle without needing to replace the entire sprinkler. If you are switching from, let's just say the PGP rotor to the MP Rotator on the spray head body, I would definitely recommend getting one that has either the gray top, which is the 40 PS or pressure regulates to 40, or potentially the brown. I think this one is a little bit more common, and that'll make sure that you have the optimum pressure coming out of the sprinkler that's ideal for using the MP Rotator. So I hope that helps. Again, just as a In conclusion, if you will, if you're replacing your standard pop-up rotors with the MP Rotator, this has a 3/4 inch bottom inlet, and you're going to need to replace it with a pop-up spray head that has a 1/2 inch bottom inlet. So keep that in mind, and always buy a couple extra fittings. They're inexpensive. And I hope this video helped explain some of the differences. And if we can help you with any of this, or any controllers or drip or any of your irrigation needs at all, feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us by phone, chat, and email. And I think that's it, guys. So until the next sprinkler tech tip product overview, happy sprinkling. We'll talk to you then.